Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Talking or using your device during the film is distracting. Don't ruin the movie.
After the autobiography, which I do have and I read, and I won at a contest at Dave and Buster's.
Oh my god!
But I was happy when I won the autobiography of Michael Jackson.
I remember.
Yes, I was like, I won this at a contest at my job. Everybody was just like, you can just have the book.
Okay, you can have it.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I was happy when the autobiography of Michael Jackson came out. So he decided to do like his kind of own little kind of movie called Moonwalker.
This was the original Lemonade.
Yes.
Like, if you really stop and think about it, it was a visual album for bad.
It was.
I don't think people really thought about it like that.
Until it got to the very end.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Moonwalker was it came out was 88, correct?
I will double check that because
I'll double check.
No.
Yeah, I believe Moonwalker came out in 1988, and Moonwalker was something for his time. And when I heard at that time that Michael Jackson was having a movie, you know what I'm saying, I was just like, well, I gotta see it because
it was released on VHS in 1989. After the Bad World Tour ended. Bro, I remember going home.
Which recorded in 88. I'm looking at it right here, Moonwalker.
I remember going home after school when I was in, I don't know, elementary school, and watching this tape every day. I would go in the house, get a snack, do my homework, put on Moonwalker. I don't know why. Ran this tape into the ground, okay?
I mean, yes, it was that kind of thing because I remember. First of all, who remembers Michael Jackson Moonwalker, the game on Sega?
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, so I wanted that game so bad. I was like, I don't care about Vector Man. I don't care about Sonic. I want Moonwalker.
Hey, if I can get my stepdad's Xbox working, we can play it.
Oh snap! Then we gotta do that.
I'm so serious. I'm serious.
I'm gonna tell you what else is serious. That game was hard as hell, but. I enjoyed the hell out of it. And I was just like, and I remember I see Moonwalker one time when it was on VHS. So when I was like, I got to get it again. So I went and bought it on DVD. Where you may ask, I had to buy a bootleg. Until they actually released it on Blu-ray.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I got it. And then so I ran that thing into the ground because like I said, it is the original Beyonce Lemonade with a whole video whole thing that the whole 10 minutes starts off with actually I'm wrong. It starts off with Man in the Mirror.
It starts off with Man in the Mirror. I mean, but that's why I'm saying like a good majority of the songs on this album are in this movie.
Yeah, it is. So it's like that. So we saw with Man in the Mirror, and Mike's let everybody know that from 1988 to today, if you want to make change, you got to look at the Man in the Mirror. Of course, we see the clips of Martin Luther King and Mother Teresa and Jesus Christ, and I'm dead serious.
I'm sorry, I just be laughing at the way you say stuff.
Yeah, and we do that, and then after he sings that, we get a whole montage of Michael Jackson's life going from the Jackson 5, going to the Bad World Tour with the starting off with the Music in Me, which is a very underrated song. Mike did.
But first we get the footage of people literally passing out at concerts.
Yo,
that part is hilarious.
Michael! And it's just passing out.
They was legit just falling over people's shoulders and being carried out.
Yo, can you
imagine paying all that money for a ticket and you wake up in the nurse's office at the concert?
Exactly.
Like, what? No. See,
because nobody's doing that for Jason Derulo.
Why would you bring his name up at all?
Context, I just showed him the video yesterday where he spun around with like Derulo. It disappeared in a puff of smoke. What? We laughed for 5 minutes straight, bro.
Y'all gotta see it. It's on stage. He's doing a live concert and he's singing this classical music, and then also after he's done doing his he's like Derulo and spins, and this puff of smoke come out. He disappeared. I'm like, where'd he go?
And the lady in the front that was playing the orchestra was cracking up. I died every time I watched that clip.
Did you see Q Flow?
Nope.
Like, I'm not in these shenanigans.
He said no.
I thought Jason Derulo, come on. I thought we was talking Michael Jackson. How did we get here?
My bad. I just had Johnny. That's why I was
On the
coming from.
king's birthday. Like, what are we doing?
You are absolutely right.
This coming from the person that wait on the Black History episode to say, "Hey, Brock Lesnar is on the Marvel Universe." You have no space to talk. Don't even try. Don't even try.
Hold on. Is this coming from the man who wanted? Is this coming from the man who thought Hancock, the coon chasing after a white woman, was one of the greatest black heroes ever?
I didn't say greatest black hero.
I'm dead.
That's what we were debating. That was what the debate was. Since you want to go back in time and dig up old shit, nigga.
No, you ain't talking about digging up old shit.
All right, fellas. Ding, 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 ding.
Derulo, start over. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. We went on a whole tangent.
We did. Okay, so
Oh god.
we go into a retrospective, like I said, of his career. I do like seeing the little robot do Dancing Machine, which, like I said, nobody can do better than Mike. And yes, me and Q Flow are big lovers of that song.
Amen.
Dancing Machine, like I said, it needs to be played. And then it goes to everything goes to the Victory Tour. It even put State of Shock on there, which I was actually shocked up because he ain't like that album at all. But the State of Shock song with Mick Jagger was actually pretty dope. So, so I had no problem with it. Then after we do all that, we go to the Bad Tour, and then we get a retrospective of Badder, which is Bad but performed by little kids.
The baby bad.
Yeah, I thought it was cute because I forgot who the kid's name was in there.
Brandon Adams.
Brandon Adams, yeah. Who is in the smooth criminal thing? Yeah, he's the one who's like, I told him everything I know, right? It's the same kid, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, so they have that. It's actually pretty dope. If anybody see, there's like a separate video of that, and then he goes back to the adult Michael Jackson, and then the fans all see him. Then we get into the Speed Demon.
He turns into a rabbit.
Yeah, he turned to the rabbit, and it's like a whole clay animation of kind of
Michael
like
had a theme to this. He had a theme to this this whole thing. I'll tell you what it is when we get to the end. But he had a theme.
Well, I'm curious of the theme, which, like I said, you see a lot of celebrities from Pee Wee Herman to Steven Spielberg to Sylvester Stallone, Tina Turner, and all that stuff like that. Then we go into after he gets his ticket from the cop anyway, no surprise. We get Leave Me Alone, which is Leave Me Alone. Yeah. So
my bad thinking.
I mean, Leave Me Alone is one of my favorite songs, but I like the song.
I feel like I like it more because of Moonwalker. I probably wouldn't have cared otherwise.
Fair. But then we finally get to the whole like movie aspect of it because we have Joe Pesci playing the villain in this movie. Like, I'm just like, so
I frequently had flashbacks of him with that little braid with the sunglasses.
Yeah. And look, and we got Go Michael Megazord at the end of this show too. So we need Megazord power now.
He turned into Tommy's Shogun Zord.
You did not just call Michael Jackson the Tommy Shogun Zord. You wouldn't just do that.
Well, he had the white suit on.
No, but I said, well, you know what? Well, then Mike was White Ranger before time was even thought of. So
there you go.
Then we go to get to Smooth Criminal, which, in my personal opinion, Smooth Criminal is the best choreographed Michael Jackson video to date.
Yeah. To date? What? To date? What do you mean to date?
Oh, excuse me.
I'll allow it.
Ever. God. Because it's either that or Jermaine Jackson Dynamite.
Shut the fuck.
Well,
I'm about to lead this review.
Hey, Swag, if you ever want to see somebody who is clearly jealous of his brother's song, Beat It, you gotta see
Dynamite, the greasiest Jermaine Jackson you ever did see.
He drops the bass, and we realize he needs to pick it back up.
Keep that guitar and play
it. because it's not. But if you ever after this is over, check out Dynamite. That video clearly shows how jealous Jermaine Jackson was of Beat It. Clearly. But anyway, no, seriously. To this day, this is Michael Jackson's best choreographed dancing music video. Is Smooth Criminal. The theme was great. The dancer was great. Everything. And like I said, this was peak Michael. This was like you wasn't touching him in from 87 to 89. You just was not touching him at all. So, well, before we go past the video, how'd y'all like Smooth Criminal? Like seriously?
Like serious?
Because I know everybody had a different opinion to argue with me about it.
It's nothing to argue about.
I was going to give my rating for it because I ain't got much to say about it. Complete Nerdgasm.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
That's a perfect video. Like, there's no going around it.
Yeah. Q-Flow ain't said.
You stupid.
That's because Brock Lesnar wasn't in it.
Bro. Mel ain't said.
Will Smith wasn't chasing a white woman.
Q-Flow, your thoughts on Smooth Criminal? Like the video?
Oh, I thought it was perfect. I love Smooth Criminal. Now, usually, like when Mike get into these, okay, here's the one thing that got on my nerves: the coin flip.
Come on now.
That got on your nerves?
What?
It didn't get on my nerves, but it was so cheesy. Like,
so him shooting the man through the wall and him blowing the dust in the dude's face.
That was I didn't. Dog, all this was the coin flip.
No, I'm talking about the other cheesy parts in the
there's
in the
a
video.
lot of cheesy stuff in there.
There's a lot of cheesy things, but it wasn't.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen. Kobe couldn't shoot that. Like, what do we do?
Like Steph Curry
What do we do?
So Dame Dollar
walked it.
I'm just saying.
My man walked in, flipped that coin from full court, and started Smooth Criminal. That was cheesy, but it was smooth though. But nah, man, I love it. I love Smooth Criminal video.
Yeah, so like even like with the amount of cheese stuff that's in there and stuff like that, I felt as though like man, that was it's just if you just look at the details of it and the dancing of it, man. And first of all, of course, he revealed the infamous lean. Now, everybody was always wondering, does Mike do the lean or is that like props of a day? I do know on stage he had like props and stuff like that to do like the lean to go like damn near to the floor. Now I'm just
killed the magic.
Was it props in the video prime also?
I think the video was just streams.
Yeah, I was about to say don't kill the magic. Don't kill the magic for me.
No, I'm about to say because I think the video they did it on their own because Kyrie Irving. Because if you see videos of Kyrie Irving, he knows how to do that.
Nah, the video was set up. I just say it was set up. Since nobody want me to spoil the magic, it was set up in the video. That's why when they went on tour the first time they didn't know how to do it, so they just had to add a dance break. And then when he came back, then he learned about the shoe and stuff. Then he did the shoe.
Okay,
it's all in the shoes, people.
It's all the shoes, baby. And say, but it was still like the best visual. He just did it so smooth, and then how he starts doing the infamous Smooth Criminal dance, and how when he slides and it brings like a little bit more people into the room. And next thing you know, the whole room is doing it. I'm just like, oh, that joint is sexy. Well, then of course the military come. Mike gets his Tommy gun, does his best things. I shoot up the windows and everything, and gets out because the kids get kidnapped by Joe Pesci in his little robot thing. So Mike goes into full Megazord mode, which is hilarious to me and kind of creepy.
Megazord Mike is hilarious. I remember I seen that as a kid. I'm like, what the hell? Mike, because I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what Moonwalker was or anything. I just seen Mike turn into a Megazord. I'm like, this is weird.
Yep. And then he does that. Then he turns to a spaceship, saves the kids, and brings her to the kids. We watch the ship fly away after Mike saves them. Then we get the conclusion where he takes the Beatles song "Come Together," which he does on the album anyway. It's like kind of like a live concert, kind of like the same way he did like Another Part of Me or Dirty Diana type thing. So we have the Come Together, and don't the kids come back on stage with him, or there's a new set of kids?
He did have like kids come on at the end of every show, so maybe those were the same. I couldn't quite tell.
Yeah. So but that was Moonwalker, like I said, which is one of the first, like I said, versions of like a visual album. So y'all thoughts on it as a whole?
I just wanted to say he wanted to see how many stuff he could turn into in this one thing. He turned into a kid. He turned into a transformer. He turned into a spaceship.
Turned into a rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was that the theme of the video?
Yes. He wanted to see how much stuff could he turn into, and then he said, "Oh, I forgot a panther. I'm gonna do it next time."
Which is black or white.
Yeah.
Was that the one where he changed to a panther?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was strange.
Well,
was strange.
It does have a hidden meaning behind that dance number in black or white. But yeah. So what do you grade it, Prime?
I give it a B minus. I say B minus.
Okay. What about you, Swag?
From what I remember of it, definitely a complete nerdgasm for a Smooth Criminal alone. But just the creativity all behind that, it was genius.
Mm-hmm.
It was genius. I feel like we're not going to get anything like that anytime soon, or at all. So,
however, don't sleep because Black is King is dope.
Oh yeah, I do need to see that.
Yeah, Black is because I've seen Black is King and I'm just like, that was very dope. The only thing about Black is King is it don't have like the dance number like Smooth Criminal has in there. Mm-hmm. But when it comes to the visuals and the video stuff like that, Black is King is dope. I think Black is King is better than Lemonade.
Okay.
In my opinion, so I recommend check it out. What about you, Q Flow?
I give it an A. I really enjoyed. Like I said, I really enjoyed Smooth Criminal. Smooth Criminal is one of my favorite Mike Jack songs. So.
Yeah, like I said, you can't get over how great say the choreography is in that. I'm giving it a damn near perfect. Because like I said,
I'm sorry, what we
we're grading Smooth Criminal, so I'm giving it a damn near perfect because it was just that good. And like I said, Smooth Criminal alone, does it. And I like the little movie aspect of it. And Mike turns into a huge Megazord, so you can't I can't get mad at me.
We gotta give him Megazord points.
Exactly. So what about you, Lady Sketch? Moonwalker.
This is Moonwalker.
Moonwalker.
Oh, off nostalgia alone, I give it a damn near perfect. I'm definitely gonna watch this after this. And go get me some very unhealthy snacks and act like 16 Nina again.
And we can watch it together on TV, but she rather watch it by herself, wouldn't you?
I can watch it. We can watch it together.
Okay.
I just won't watch. I won't drink 32 ounces of water again.
Okay.
I keep getting up. Oh my god.